So, Ben, what is your thoughts on that MJF Pike bomb?
Why didn't I react to this shit? Ah! Ah! Why?
Well, you can, let the We Are Wrestling Maniacs know here on Extra.
Oh!
What were your thoughts on that pipe bomb?
How long have you been recording?
Right when he said he called him a mark.
Yes, say this. So do we want to do this for the extras or do we want to do this for the
Just
actual
for the
show?
extras,
Just for the
man.
extra?
And then I'm gonna
Okay,
save this
so
afterwards.
that was by far in probably the history of pro wrestling and sports entertainment the most compelling, the most fucking real, unscripted, just fucking. It wasn't even a pipe bomb, dude. That shit was a straight up nuke. That was a nuke, dude.
Yes, actually, one of
That was
our
a
We Are
straight up.
Wrestling Maniacs on the review actually did say that.
Yep, it's a straight up fucking nuke, bro. Like 100%, he nuked that bitch, and he even dropped the f bomb on live TV to show how serious he's like. And then they cut his mic. So they cut his mic. They're like, all right, this is whatever, but whew, dude, I am fucking upset. I'm so fucking upset. Oh, that was so good. Wow. I hope that he jumps ship and goes to WWE. And I hope WWE sees that shit. And I hope they're just like the fact that he straight up, kind of addressed the elephant in the room and kind of spoke on behalf of what everybody else is thinking is that Tony Khan should not be running a promotion whatsoever. He is 100% just a fan of anything he belongs in creative.
So, my question to you is, now that they
My
let
God.
MJF cut this promo on Dynamite on Wednesday, do you think that this is a work or do you think that this is still real tension?
I think this is real tension. There is no way in hell you could tell me that that man was acting. And if it was 100% truth, like I want 100% a lie detector to tell me that this man wasn't acting. Because that was, again, the most compelling promo I've ever seen cut on live TV. That was like, dude, my jaw's still like on the floor. I'm still a little speechless of what the fuck I just watched. Like, we obviously know that MJF has been boiling for a while, and he's known for speaking his mind, and he just did it on live television, straight to his boss. Called him a fucking mark. Called him a
What kind of wait, like
fucking
how
mark.
like what kind of job can you like get away with saying that?
He called him a fucking mark. Like,
That's the thing, man, that's crazy is like he
I am
addressed
so
everything in
speechless.
that.
I
Like
am
he addressed the like missing the meet and greet. He addressed, the whole situation with the whole WWE thing. Crazy.
that was just like, again, dude, I am beyond speechless still. Like, I'm still reeling in from that promo because, dude, I felt that shit. I was like, I wish I was MJF with my like real life bosses. Like I wish I was like that when I worked at Stop and Shop. Like, oh, you give me a raise, or you're just gonna fucking hire somebody else that just worked at Big Y for more money than me, who's been here for a whole fucking year.
That's right. There's a reason why he's the GOAT.
That
And
like
I
I
thought that I
already,
thought that this would be a nice little extra.
yeah, like that definitely just proves even more that MJF is easily the next
Come
big
on,
fucking
you want
thing.
to say it.
But the goat,
Yes,
yeah,
you want to say it.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm not denying that by any means. It's just fucking wild, dude. Wow. That made me want to watch AEW. Like, that genuinely made me want to watch AEWs.
Just remember, Ben, every Wednesday, TBS, 8 o'clock.
God damn.
And I'm telling you, like I'm not exaggerating either, because you know me, I call it down the line with
No,
everything.
100.
And this AEW Dynamite episode, I'm telling you, it was not scrambled. This was like the first time that like it felt really structured. And honestly, man, like from start to finish, the show was a 10 out of 10, I thought.
Well, with that promo alone, that was like show of the week already. Just that promo alone. Like it didn't need anything else. Like that was like the tip of the iceberg, the pinnacle of it all. Like that was just absolutely wild, dude. And I thought CM Punk went in and CM Punk went fucking in. Like he started name calling. Like this dude had a meltdown, but fucking MJF was pissed, bro. He's pissed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
It's like this is stuff you can't teach anybody. This is what I was telling Ben on their review.
you mean Danny?
This is stuff that you can't teach, like passion like this. You can't teach it in wrestling school. You can't teach it, like in WWE or AEW. This is something you're either, gifted with or you're not.
You either have it or you don't, and he definitely does.
So if he does jump ship to WWE, this will be my last question, so that we can close this off, and then we can get into our Hell in the Cell predictions video. Do you think so? If MJF does go to WWE, do you think that he will end up winning a WWE champion or being a top guy there?
Yes. Without fucking hesitation, yes. With the proper feuds, the proper build-ups, the proper pairing, wherever he's going, the proper vignettes are being used. He's able to have a lot of creative control. Everything's in his contract is spick and span for a little bit. I honestly believe that MJF has what it takes to be a top guy. However, his in-ring, perfect. Mic skills, glorious with a that dude, if he dulled it down to PG, I think it'd be even fucking more hilarious than it already is because
That's what I was just
MJF
gonna
on a
get to.
cap until he's finally able to finally just go in would be incredible. And I'm with it because if I want to watch his other fucked up shit, I'll just go through the history of it. There's a lot there. I'm not afraid to like look back. So seeing him capped a little bit would be interesting. Like I would be so fucking into that. I honestly think he would thrive in WWE
And
100%.
that's the thing, like, this is something, I was going to ask you that because, of course, Danny and I, we always, have these debates on our reviews every Wednesday on the We Are Wrestling channel, 10:15, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, always live after Dynamite. So Danny believes that with MJF's character being watered down, that it won't work. Here's what I always end up telling him
This
on the
motherfucker.
reviews. And since this is extra, I might as well because these are a little bit shorter than our actual talk show. So some people might tune into this more than the hour talk show.
Gotcha.
So what I always say is if you're a star, you are going to strive no matter where you're working, no matter what they take away from you. And I think MJF is
As
such
long as
a
you got
rare
it,
star
and as long
in the
as and
business.
again, as long as you got it, you got it. Like that's pure and
Exactly.
simple. Like you got it. 100.
And it's a gift that you can't teach. And I think seriously with MJF's talent, I've seen this man, even before arriving in AEW because I still go to independent shows for Blitzkrieg Pro, and he used to wrestle at all the Blitzkrieg shows back in the day. I watched him, in his first year of professional
That's my
wrestling.
biggest fucking regret is
And I'm
not seeing
telling you this
MJF.
right now MJF, I think if he goes to WWE, Impact, New Japan, he is going to be a fucking star.
hmm
Easily future world champion in WWE, I
Wherever he
think.
goes, he's gonna thrive just because he has it. Plain and simple. MJF
I agree.
is a big thing on should be a big thing on everybody's fucking radar. And if Vince McMahon doesn't think so, he's fucking. We already know he's senile,
And one
but
thing I just want to
he's too far
say,
gone.
all the WWE marks out there that compare MJF to The Miz, you need to stop.
Yeah, nah. Even myself got 100% shut down on the whole Miz thing. This is like MJF stood completely on his fucking own in this. Um, it was very CM Punk of him, 100. I wonder what CM Punk thinks about it because CM Punk did this a very similar thing, obviously,
Oh,
not as
Tears of
early on.
Joy. That's one of his childhood heroes.
No, of course. I'm just saying, like,
Well,
I
MJF,
wonder.
that was one of his.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I wonder what CM Punk thinks about it, considering MJF basically just did the same thing. So I
Yeah.
just, I'm curious about that.
Yeah, definitely. So, if you guys enjoyed this We Are Wrestling extra with Ben's reaction to the whole MJF pipe bomb, make
Yep.
sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a We Are Wrestling maniac yet already, join the fam by hitting that subscribe button now, turning on the post notifications. Links down in the description below. And of course, to all the We Are Wrestling maniacs out there worldwide, the thousands. We are taking over. Peace.